So right now online, this photo of a bunch of math teachers from the Vale School District, which is in Tucson, Arizona, is circulating around because conservatives believe that these outfits that they wore, these t-shirts that they wore for Halloween, are mocking the unaliving of Charlie Kirk because it says problem solved, and there is obviously blood smeared on the side that he, was pew-pewed through his neck and, came out on that side. But here's the thing. Nobody ever does their research. Nobody ever looks into anything. People just see this and immediately assume instead of doing their research. Now, the school board has already put out a statement. We understand that recent social media posts showing members of, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that, sorry, math department wearing shirts that say problem solved has caused confusion and concern. The shirts were worn in reference to solving math problems, and a reference that these shirts were related to something other than that are simply false and untrue. The staff wearing them care deeply about children. Most of them live in our community and have served families in Vail for many years. These shirts were worn both this year and last year as part of the math-themed Halloween costumes and were not intended as a reference to any person, event, or political issue. We apologize that the wearing of these shirts caused concern and were upsetting to some. That was absolutely not the intent of those who wore them. We are sorry these shirts will not be worn again. This is a hard lesson for all of us that more thought and care need to be taken in these times. Please know that the lesson has been learned. We also sadden that this situation has called into question the character of people who truly love children and would put their life on the line to help them. We ask for your grace and forgiveness. We also want to express concern that some individuals are being targeted online as a result of this misunderstanding. Personal attacks or threats against staff are unacceptable, and the result of this are acceptable and do not reflect the values of our community. We appreciate those who have reached out with their concerns and hope this explanation provides clarity and reassurance. The Vail School District remains committed to maintaining safe and nurturing school communities where children can obtain a quality education. Well, of course, the right wing decided that this wasn't enough an apology. They demanded to see proof that the staff actually wore these shirts last year. And of course, proof was provided showing that they indeed wore the exact same shirts last year in 2024, long before the unaliving of Charlie Kirk. And if that's still not enough for you guys, here are the shirts that you can buy that have been available for years and years that they wore. So before you guys get an outrage and get upset, I don't know, maybe take the time to do some research, because threatening to unalive a bunch of teachers because you misunderstood their Halloween costumes is really just unacceptable. You're just being the monsters that you claimed they were being, okay? But you're being worse. This has nothing to do with Charlie Kirk. It's been around for years. It's a t-shirt you can buy on Etsy, Amazon, a whole bunch of other places. Walmart sells it, for Christ's sakes. But yeah, the problem is, though, is that very few people that are making this out to be like this horrific, horrible thing are admitting that they're wrong. They're either just deleting their tweets or they're leaving them up completely and ignoring the fact. Hell, I've seen people that are saying, oh, it's convenient, or they're making up lies. It's not, no. It's not what you think it is. And y'all need to just fucking calm down.